Podcast.
Greetings, hello, how are you doing? My name is Jose Guevara. I'd like to welcome you to this Grimworks exclusive production. Welcome to Signature Maneuver, a wrestling podcast. This is episode 17. As stated, my name is Jose. I watch a lot of wrestling, and I'm here with my two confidants, starting to my right, Mr. Brian Alvarado.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And,
What?
he's here.
Oh, do I have to introduce myself? No, okay, never mind.
All right, to my left, Mr. Roman
Whoa,
Vargas.
whoa.
Oh, you introduce yourself?
You don't say my name.
We have kayfabe on the show?
We can if you want.
Oh, in my head, I was like, I don't know how to react to this bit.
Yeah, what were you doing there? I was confused.
I don't know. It was off the dome. That's all it was.
It's very Lex Luger-y.
It reminded me of.
I hate Lex Luger.
I'm sorry.
It reminded me of Mr. Anderson. Wasn't it Ken Anderson?
Ken Anderson.
Yeah, where he kept getting mad. You ever seen his,
Ken
debut?
Kennedy.
No.
Mr. Kennedy.
He was Mr. Kennedy.
He
in
was
WWE.
Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, now he's Mr. Anderson. Got it.
Yeah. And yeah, when he first debuted, he would get mad at the announcers because they wouldn't announce his name right. Like they would say Mr. Kennedy, and he's like, no, do it right. And they're like, Mr. Kennedy, and he's like, no. And then he just started getting his own mic after a while,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, Mr. Kennedy.
I think I've only seen one match because
Kennedy.
Oh, this is Roman, by the way. I've only seen I think one of his matches. For I think it was like a WrestleMania.
He was in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Oh.
That was the one where Punk won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
also the one where he got in a lot of trouble because he fucking Swoggle. He, I think, did a rolling senton off the ladder with Swoggle.
Yeah, with Swoggle
Yeah.
onto a ladder.
Yeah, onto it. He did a spot with Swoggle that was really dangerous, and he got a lot of heat for it, like
Okay.
backstage.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can respect at least people being like, yeah, it's a little dangerous for that guy.
Well, he had a lot of issues. Like I want to say, as far as the wave of wrestlers that went to TNA, right when TNA was getting that, the closest to a rivalry of any company has tried. When he was on there and he was very vocal about how much he didn't like WWE and all the things he couldn't do, and badmouthed a lot of people.
Okay.
So I think during his last time spent at WWE, he really showed it by not being the most, the
Pleasant guy.
pleasant person to work with.
Around.
Yeah, or sport. There's actually this one funny video. It's a shoot that Swoggle's doing, and all they're doing is they say a name, and Swoggle says whether they're a dick or not.
Okay.
And I think he said Mr. Kennedy was a dick, but my favorite was when they said Sheamus. He was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, next. Yeah, apparently Sheamus is horrible to work with. Apparently. I don't know this. We don't work together.
Well, going back to Payback, I think when he knocked out Jeff Hardy's tooth, I was like,
Dun, dun, dun.
you're a little too stiff, I think.
Yeah, there's sometimes where he just looks like he hurts people.
Yeah, I'm not down with that personally.
I'd like for them to put him with someone else who would work stiff, like in a retaliation, but they can manage it. Like,
Right back.
Like, oh god, no. Oh yeah, that'll
no.
go well. I was thinking more like Nakamura. I'd like to see a Nakamura Sheamus match, because I feel like if you would pull that shit with Nakamura, he'd be like, okay, all right,
That's
and
fine.
get like a few more hits in, and you're like, oh, that was real. Like that was clearly a shoot. There's some fucking potato sacks he's throwing at. Oh, Sheamus is. I'm trying to think is he Irish or Scottish?
He is Irish.
Irish.
What's the Irish epitome of face? I was gonna say the old can for some reason. That doesn't sound like a face, but throwing a few potatoes at the old can, that's not a thing.
I don't think so.
I'm making
I
shit
don't
up.
know.
I totally know I'm making shit up.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I mean, I'm just talking about wrestling. That's what this podcast is about. Oh, guys, hey, by the way, I'm back. To the handful of people that keep up with the show and was super concerned losing sleep, wondering where I was, I'm okay. That's all that matters. I'm here now. It was all kayfabe. The car,
I made him sick.
the car didn't really The breaks didn't really give out, by the way.
Yeah,
Just like Vince McMahon, it was a work all along. You guys found out when the cameras were following me in the back. You saw Paul London smiling, and that's why he's not with the company anymore. True story, by the way. Yeah, like when they did that thing that Vince McMahon's limo was gonna explode.
Yeah.
When they fall into the car, you see Paul London smiling,
Mm-hmm.
and he got like a lot of heat for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was like start of the downslope of him in that company. And now, I don't even know if he still wrestles. I know he resides in Austin. That's all I know.
I know he trains. I think.
Is this another reason for me to hate Austin?
Oh wow, you were never a Paul London fan?
I don't know.
He's okay.
I've seen like 1 or 2 matches just like on YouTube, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Mr. Robert Adame, he's a huge Paul London fan.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he's not here.
Sorry, I cough when I laugh. Point taken, Mr. Roman. So, this week was quite a doozy for some wrestling. Gentlemen, Brian, you didn't watch anything outside of NXT, correct?
Yeah, that's all I saw.
Okay, so from the tippy top, the headline show of this wonderful company known as WWE Raw, I want to say you didn't miss too much.
No.
It was, I don't know if it's still the length thing that's pushing it with me as far as my attention span and thinking that like, oh, this is cool, but it's still very Zack Snyder-esque. Is like, there's some cool ideas here, just kind of hard to stitch them together.
It's weird. Yeah. My problem with the last few episodes, and this is nothing against London because they're actually a really good crowd. The last few episodes, like the crowd's been dead.
They've been in London?
This week was their European tour, so they were in London.
I didn't even like take note of that.
They're coming back stateside next week. Next week they'll be like in New Jersey or New York, somewhere around there, somewhere out there. But yeah, it was London. Honestly, no, you did not miss anything with Raw. Alexa Bliss is still the best thing on Raw. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's head and shoulders the best thing on Raw, and they kayfabe that Nia Jax is her new best friend,
which I'm okay with.
Yeah. Until she gives her a title shot.
Yeah.
That's of course the whole stipulation.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Oh, that's for the whole 3 hours. That's like the only for you. That's the only thing you really enjoyed.
That's like the high spot.
Oh, that was that interaction that.
Yes, because like everything else is kind of just
wishy-washy.
Okay, I mean
and they have a lot of time to build before the next pay-per-view.
They really
exactly. Yeah.
There's gonna be some filler.
Like the Austin Aries and Jack Gallagher, that whole thing that they had in the ring.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. I like
cool.
that. That was really good. And then TJP and Neville come out, and that's all I can remember. Here's my problem: is it's on Monday, and since we record Breaking Kayfabe, we record on Thursdays. It's hard for me to remember, and it's hard for me to really think about something that I was really enjoying at that time. Those are like the two bright spots. If you remind me of something, I'll at least have something to say about it.
But to be fair, if it was good enough, you'd remember.
True.
Yeah, it's for me, I am actually getting back on board the Ambrose train because he's been great on the mic. First of all, I don't know what it is, or I honestly don't know what it is because he's working with the Miz, he was working with on SmackDown, but now on Raw. I don't know. I feel like he's better on the mic. Recently, he's just been knocking out the park, being really funny, really quick with it. I missed last week, so I have to touch back on that too, just to say some things I like. The interactions he had with Balor and with Rollins and with the Miz before they went to the ring. That was hilarious.
Me and Brian were talking about that. That was the high spot for last week.
In my head,
the whole Alexa Bliss thing.
Besides Alexa Bliss coronation,
that was great. I'm really hoping that at some point him and Aries interview each other. They try to do that interviewing character, the reporter character, to each other. I think that'd be great and that'd be hilarious. And also, I wholeheartedly believe Aries deserves an IC title run. He has the look,
Yeah.
and he'd be great with it. But also, as far as Raw, they're like I said, that was it. I like that they're still doing the Samoa Joe Rollins stuff.
Yes. Uh-huh.
They're still, brawling. I like how Samoa Joe was giving out some great promo, saying how he's gonna hurt Rollins, and then Rollins comes in mid promo. He's like, "All right, well, let's do it," and they brawl.
Yeah.
I like that. I enjoyed that. It was a nice, like, kind of waker upper in between, because there was a lot of.
Yeah, there was a lot of
filler.
there was a lot of like snooze moments where I was just like, I don't really care about this.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did like the just because I like Bray Wyatt. I like the Bray Wyatt Ambrose match.
Okay.
That was good. It was just because what was the whole thing with this Raw? It was Kurt Angle couldn't be there, so it was Ambrose. He's like, "Hey, I'm acting GM," and then the Miz comes out. He's like, Stephanie McMahon gave me permission to be co-GM.
Yeah.
So they're just like squabbling, and I think that's fun. I think they're letting Ambrose kind of have fun,
which is what he's good at. So.
Yeah.
I love that in the middle of the Miz's match with Balor, he legit, since he's GM, he said the match is over. I win. Ring the bell. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. The Miz is growing on me more and more every single week. I get legit excited every time he comes out now. Dude's really hitting a high.
When my hand goes up, your mouth shuts.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. It's good. I've always liked Miz, to be honest with you.
I cannot agree with that for me because...
okay, let me rephrase
watch The Miz.
Since I've gotten back into wrestling, and again, it's only been a short minute, when I saw The Miz, I was like, yeah, I like him as a heel, that's fine.
Okay. That's fair.
But again, like consistently watching wrestling, I've only been consistently watching it for the last 6 months, maybe.
Okay.
So... I've gotten the good Miz. I haven't seen like the.
It's just really whatever stuff.
The beginner Miz.
He's always tried to push for a good portion of it. He would try to push how bad of a heel he was. I mean, at one point he had he was a tag champ and he had the U.S. title, if I'm not mistaken, and he had another belt as well, if I'm not mistaken. He was covered in gold at one point.
Huh.
Yeah, and then after he had that high, him and Sheamus had the same, type of booking where they came in, they had a really big high, and then after that they had a lot of filler booking, and then the Miz even had a face run with R-Truth, which that was kind of whatever. Then they had a heel run again, and that was hilarious. I enjoyed that.
Okay.
Because how when R-Truth comes out, he does the "What's Up" song.
Yeah.
Well, in between that, the Miz had the mic and he would sing "You Suck" in between instead of "What's Up." That was good stuff. Great material.
Oh, you're sparking it again. How do you feel about that tag team turmoil match thing?
I don't mind the idea. They do this from time to time. I just don't. The issue is the tag teams available to do something like that.
Yeah.
See, with the women, when they do that type of tournament or they're not a Royal Rumble. I'm going blank right now for some reason. What is it when it's not a Royal Rumble? But
Battle Royal?
Battle Royal. They're Battle Royals. When they do stuff like that and it's all them brawling, on SmackDown, all of them, I'm like, this would be great if any of these people were in the title picture. On the Raw side, I'm just like, this would be great if anyone except Nia was in this title picture. So, and I want that for the tag team division.
Yeah.
I really do. But for this, because it was Golden Truth, it was, the club, Sheamus and Cesaro, and Heath Slater and Rhino.
Yeah.
So those are the four. Which Heath Slater and Rhino, I feel like that.
Enzo.
Oh, Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm kind of accepting that they may never get the belts, man.
Yeah.
They never got the NXT belts.
I guess their thought process is like, oh, they're already over. They don't need any gold.
I can see where they're coming from. That
it's just everybody knows them, everybody loves them.
Yeah.
They don't need the gold to make them relevant. I guess you can say.
How long do you think it'll last? How long's their fuse is the question. Because
I have no idea.
Enzo comes out and immediately people are dying to say his, his monikers and his catchphrases with him. But how long before that's almost annoying, Because even The Rock at some point.
Okay, well, yes, but how long were they at NXT with that gimmick before they moved up?
So Enzo, it was always Enzo.
Yes.
Enzo was always doing what he was doing.
Yes.
And evolving from that. Cass added on at some point later.
Mm-hmm.
But the culmination of all that, like the time spent all together, Brian, you want to say like maybe 3-4 years?
No, not that long.
It's like 3 or 4.
Well, counting because they've been working on it since development too. Like before, I mean, like
when he debuted on NXT, I say he'd probably been like he did that bonafide G certified stud probably like 3 years, maybe at the most.
Mm-hmm.
That's like including cast and everything though.
Okay, so that's still a long time.
3 years, yeah.
It's 3 years of them being at NXT doing pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But
evolving on its own.
Again, good, but 3 years of that.
Yeah, I want to say about 3 years.
And now you're having this year. It's kind of like, I would say like another year. And then people are going to be like, yeah, okay, you're just kind of... Because in the eyes of the casual viewer, they're going to be like, well, Cass is great because he can hold his own in the tag team match.
He's evolving. He really is.
He is getting better. They're like, oh, he can hold his own. But then they look at Enzo, and Enzo's just always getting his ass kicked in the ring. So it's kind of like, in the eyes of a casual viewer, that's bad. Because they're like, why is he teaming up with him? He clearly sucks.
Of course.
So I would say like another year before they like. I would hope they get the tag team titles before then. Honestly. But
I honestly thought they were at Mania before the Hardys came out.
Yes.
Before the Hardys came out, in my head I was like, they're gonna get their moment. It's gonna be great, honestly, because this is great. They're both. I love them. They're both great entertainers. But then that music hit, and man, it set them back.
Yep.
It so set them back. That's why I was hoping they were gonna go to SmackDown. That was another reason why I was hoping they were gonna get traded.
Yeah.
And then the New Day traded, and I was like, wow, that's a bigger shocker to me.
Yeah. But I mean, that's another thing. Is how long is New Day gonna like stay a tag team before they?
I don't know. But back on the Enzo thing,
on Enzo,
yeah, because I just want to say this one point.
Yeah, go for it.
Because The Rock had the same problem.
Okay.
They loved him. First they didn't love him. That's when he was heel, and that's when he developed this personifying character that you couldn't help but love him. Then he was face. Then people got annoyed of him.
Yeah.
Then he had to go heel again, so they loved him again. So my thing is, how long before Enzo has to go heel and throw that heat on the crowd and throw that heat against everyone's the fan favorites?
So he'll just, can you see, like, I don't know if I could see him heel. Like, what does he do if he's heel? He just doesn't say anything?
No, he says stuff. He's just like the way The Rock is he's always been funny. Yeah. He's always been great on the mic, but he goes. It was a general thing, like being great on the mic, but then he's attacking you, and it's not funny. It's like borderline bullying. Like when I think about The Rock's ramblings, it's always a tear apart. I always think about when he would tear apart Mankind, because I really did feel bad for those.
Yeah.
Kayfabe or not, I'm like, hey man, you fucking leave him alone. Like, as an adult right now, if I look up some of those promos of them together, I would say to myself, you leave him the fuck alone, you bully.
I remember The Rock when he was rocking Maivia. Like, what was it? I think it was Survivor Series '96. I think it was in Madison Square Garden.
With the blue and green.
Yeah, it was like a blue fringe.
When it first came out?
Yeah.
Basically what the Bucks are having now?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And he had that shitty, like, flat top Jerry curl thing that he had.
That was bad.
It was terrible.
That was really bad.
And of course, before he started the juice, and I remember seeing him, I'm like, man, this guy sucks.
Hold on, can I interject? You have, like, this, I don't want to say fascination, but you and, like, addressing wrestlers... and their interaction with their possibility.
Not possibility, no.
You know for a fact The Rock was on juice.
That motherfucker, you've seen him, you saw him as Rocky Maivia, right?
Yeah, I saw him Rocky Maivia.
Yeah, like 6 months later, he's buff as shit. He's with fucking Nation of Domination, and he's fucking swole.
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe he just didn't notice it before.
Maybe he come
I
back.
noticed it. I was young.
Look, man, maybe
I
he,
was like, somebody's. I've seen
No, I'm saying,
steroids.
like-
maybe he cut back on the carbs.
Mhm.
You know, the Usos could be the same way if they put the burgers down. You know,
Yeah, which the fuck? One of them's getting fat, like
What?
real fat.
I wanted to address that too. Them
But-
now that they get to wear hoodies, they are getting
Yeah.
chubbier.
But well, getting back to Enzo and Cass.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I would say that they need the titles soon. Not like super soon. I'm saying, I don't know. Next year's SummerSlam would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool. But I like Cesaro being the mouthpiece for Sheamus for that tag team. And then going back to nostalgia and all that kind of stuff. Like last week's promo was really, really good.
That was good.
But then it's just like, I see them with the Hardy Boys, and I'm like, I think the Hardy Boys should work for somebody else. Somebody like Enzo and Cass. So they can kind of make them shine as a tag team together.
I still, when in due time Matt is allowed to do his broken character again to the full max, I am excited. I still really want him and Enzo to do mic work together, just because I want him to call Enzo and Cass the least facetious individuals in the vicinity.
I don't know.
I just want that.
It would be really fun to watch that. It's just, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know really what's happening with the broken gimmick. Apparently it's been bought, but we don't know like the details of whatever the contract says with TNA.
You know who doesn't like you know who doesn't like eyes on the details of the product?
Vince McMahon?
Nope. Mr. AJ Styles.
Really?
He did an interview recently, and they asked him like how people feel about. They asked him something that they're working on, and he's like, "Well, first of all, I don't think anyone should be looking at the details of our product. Just watch the product become itself." You like my AJ? Just watch the product become itself. Just let it become what it's gonna become. You know, don't be worried about what we're working on with your dirt sheets and whatever it is. Just you find out when you find out. And I was like, and I was like, you know what, man? Yeah. So this week, actually, I looked into no dirt sheets, nothing. I was like...
it's less and less. It's becoming like, I don't care about the dirt sheets. I'll just watch the
I've been trying just to... And he makes a point, so I was like, I'll watch a fan.
Mm-hmm.
As a fan, Mr. Styles, I will look at your product, see what you got going on. Before we get into Mr. Styles' product, is there anything else on Raw do you think we should bring up? Or,
there's not a lot. There's not a lot of meat on that bone. You know what I mean?
At the moment, no.
It's a long bone.
It's a long bone.
Barely any meat on it.
Yeah.
It's there are some parts that are juicy. It's you're like, oh man, that's gonna be real good. And there's parts where it's just grizzle.
That's why
I don't
NXT
care.
is so great. It's just a really thick baby back rib.
NXT is kind of like it's not. I'll say it's prime rib.
Oh, okay.
It's like choice cuts.
Oh, wow. Okay.
While everything else is kind of like, yeah, okay, that's a steak, I guess. Like, okay, to be honest with you, T-bone steaks, shitty. T-bone, you shouldn't spend your money on a T-bone steak. It has that big ass bone in there. You're not getting your fucking. You're not getting the meat ratio to bone ratio is always in their favor, in the restaurant's favor.
In their favor?
Yeah, because the restaurant doesn't want to give you as much meat as they want.
I like how Brian's smiling too right now. Are you calling out the kayfabe?
The house always wins.
Hold on. Can we talk about how Roman's calling out the kayfabe of the restaurant's meat products?
Alright, I fucking see you, Texas Roadhouse. Alright, your fucking T-bones are shit.
Okay.
Why do you get a T-bone at Texas Roadhouse?
That's what I'm saying. You should never, ever spend your money on a T-bone.
Okay, real quick. I'm not trying to derail this. I'm actually on the subject. What wrestler do you think would be the best spokesman for Texas Roadhouse? Go. From both of you.
Like present wrestler?
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
With any of these hypotheticals?
Arn Anderson.
Oh, that would be great.
Arn Anderson is the Texas Roadhouse.
I was gonna say AJ Styles.
Oh, that would be a good one. I was gonna say the Revival. Imagine Dawson holding out like real meat in the building and just looking all mad.
Yeah, and fucking Dash is working out.
Just working out while he's holding that meat.
Oh no, Dash is having just steak. Like his plate is nothing but steaks. While who is it? Who Dash and Dawson, his plate is nothing but the rolls with the butter.
Oh hell yeah!
He does look like a
Cinnamon
roll
butter.
guy.
Yeah, because he's not a body guy. We know
Dawson?
that. Yeah.
Nah.
He's not a body guy. He looks okay. He's fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he's a beefy.
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
a Colt Cabana, look.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a beefy guy.
He's stocky.
Yeah.
But he'd kick my ass no matter what.
Oh, of course.
But he's not like Dawson where you can see he's working on his body a bit. I just see Dawson and be like, we work out like 3 times a week. That's good. Like the recommended doctors.
Recommended
You do
doctors
the minimum.
amount.
You do the.
Is that how you talk about the top guys in the building?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love them. I do it because I love them.
Do it out of love.
Dawson gave an update that Dash is getting well soon. They're trying to get back.
Yeah, I saw this Twitter thing shortly after his jaw was broke.
Yeah.
Broke
it.
They're mouth wired shut Monday, shrugs Tuesday, and it's just him doing a shrug with fucking 45s, 50s, and he's just doing a shrug, and he's just like, yeah, get it.
Oh my god.
I love shrugs, by the way. When I used to go to the gym, now I'm all fat and ugly now. Shrugs was awesome.
Man, having a broken bone as an athlete and being me on a day off are 2 completely different things. You like those comparisons?
Yes.
When they're injured, they work out more than I do when I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to compare that. But also, I'm sorry, Brian. I feel like I cut you off. Were you going to say something, my friend?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to have that little fun, game of who's the spokesman. But since we're moving on to the Smack-It down, the Smack-It.
When is The Rock gonna make an appearance on his own show?
I don't know. We're creeping up to the 1,000th episode.
Oh, okay.
And by creeping up, I'm saying maybe next year in December.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably on. I don't know.
I checked recently, and it's in the 900s.
I'm gonna. Okay. You look that up, Brian. What's your? What do you think it's at? 3. We're gonna play Price is Right rules. So closest without going over. Yeah.
As far as what?
As
week
how many shows? Yeah.
Okay, but here's the stipulation since we're having fun.
Uh-huh.
The winner gets to pick a match that the loser has to watch from start to finish, no matter how bad.
I don't have a bad match, so I don't know.
Yes, you do the once in a lifetime and the twice in a lifetime.
Oh man.
Those are bad.
Are we gonna do a YouTube react? We're like, wow, fuck.
For an hour.
I'm just on my phone. Whatever.
All right, guess now.
Okay.
I say they're at 937.
Okay.
I want to say they're closer than that. They're 956.
As of this past week, they are 924.
We both went over. So, do we both gotta watch the same shitty match?
Oh, that sucks for you guys. That match sucks.
Whatever.
I'm
telling you, y'all were saying before we started recording, you're like, man, we should watch something. I will watch anything. You just have to put it on and tell me that we're gonna watch it, because then I have no choice. And be like, yeah, I'm at your house. I'm your guest. You fucking put it on. I'm gonna watch it.
I do want to start as a group watching some more stuff that isn't just because it's on, like pay-per-views and stuff. Checking out some old footy. That's the cool way how people talk about footage. Right before we started recording,
I was like, footy. You want to watch soccer?
Oh fuck no.
That's what they call it.
Right before this, Brian and I were going down memory lane watching some PWG trailers, and shocked that some of these dudes still aren't around. But some are making money, some I haven't seen. But I just want to watch more wrestling with my friends when it boils down to it.
Most of them are now making money.
Most of them.
I was looking at this. What was it? Last weekend, I was just like, you know what? I was like, Sunday. Sunday's my one of my days off, and I'm like, you know what? I was like planning. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and I took a shower, and I was like, I don't want to do anything. And I was like, I want to watch some wrestling. So I had my
Tablet?
yes,
Okay.
my Kindle Fire.
Were you trying not to say that?
No, I was trying to think, like, what the fuck do I have?
I was gonna say, don't be ashamed of that. Like,
Oh, no, not
Okay.
at all. I'm not ashamed of it at all. It was $40.
Hey,
I don't give a fuck.
a tablet's a tablet,
Steal.
man.
That's right. And I went to the place where I watch wrestling. I will not say. But
On the USA Network.
yeah, of
Duh.
course. Yeah. I have, what is that called? Satellite that has the USA Network. So.
Satellite on your Flow Spots.
That's
Flow Spots. You like a your Flow Spots account that I give you the password to on Banners.
yeah, of course. That's where.
Email me if you want my password to the Flow Spots. I'll hook you up.
And I was watching the BOLA, the PWG Battle of Los Angeles 2016. So I was watching some of that, and it was a really, really good Sunday. I was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't do shit. All I did was watch wrestling, and then I was like, oh, it's like 9 o'clock. I gotta go record another podcast.
I think that's the national slogan for any wrestling production company. Like, wrestling, we're glad you didn't do shit either. Come over, watch some wrestling with the boys.
Yep. But all right. So SmackDown. Let's get into it. Let's get into SmackDown.
You want to? Okay, let's blaze through SmackDown. I want to talk about some of that PWG, to be honest with you,
Yes.
because I know we don't talk about enough indie stuff on here. So
Yes.
we can get back into that. So SmackDown, real quick, off the bat. Trying to think. I did watch it today. I was late to the party. I had some stuff I had to take care of this weekend.
No worries. No worries.
The opening segment immediately. I mean, I drag his name constantly, but I also had a realization to myself that I really just don't like Randy.
Oh, I hate him.
He's bad on the mic. He's bad in the ring.
Oh, like I like how they're hyping up the Jinder and Randy match.
Go Jinder.
And I'm clearly going for Jinder.
Oh yes.
But I know it's gonna be a terrible match.
Oh yes.
It's gonna be a bad match. Randy's already involved. That's -1. Or -1,000. To be honest with you. And then Jinder. He's stiff.
Oh yeah.
He's very, very, very stiff. And rumors around Randy is he gets very upset if he even gets slightly agitated.
Oh yeah. Well, he's a tissue. He tears so easily.
Yeah, so he gets pissed off easily if you don't work the way he wants to work.
Boring.
And it's gonna be a bad match. But with that said, let's see. I really hope Jinder wins the title because I just want anybody to hold the title besides fucking Randy Orton. To be honest with you.
It's crazy how that belt's irrelevant now, right?
Yeah, totally.
Props to Owens for and Jericho, honestly, making that U.S. title relevant again.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ambrose is actually doing a lot better with that IC belt.
Yeah.
Props for making those belts relevant. Beautiful belts.
Weird that the IC belt needed Raw.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
was floundering on SmackDown.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I'm going to blame Corbin because that's just what I do.
I mean,
that was a bad feud.
The Miz had it.
I like how Brian had to chime in on that. He's like, yeah,
That was a terrible feud.
It was a terrible
It
feud.
ended for me.
The only thing I liked about it was
Nope.
the forklift gag. And
I
that was it.
love
That was stupid.
I like forklifts, bro.
one of the benefits, one of the many beautiful benefits of being Brian's friend is you learn that he might be quiet for a while, but when he's like, "Oh no, I gotta say something," he'll fucking say it. He's like, "Oh no, that was a terrible feud."
Yeah, it was terrible. I'm not saying anything. But the Miz had the IC title, and I loved when he had it. I'm kind of hoping he takes the IC title again.
That'd be cool. I would like him if he did. I just want to get some more new guys in the picture for the belts.
True.
That's
That's
what
why
I
I was
want.
really excited. Like, oh shit, fucking Finn Balor's gonna fucking.
That's cool.
I was like, he's gonna have the IC title. That's fucking great. Like,
That was cool.
he clearly deserves the Universal title.
Yeah, because the
But-
line starts there.
Exactly.
Line. How many fucking lines are there in WWE right now?
I don't know.
The line starts here for the line to the line to the line, to the belt.
What?
The forms are on the left.
Take a number.
Take a number, motherfucker.
Yeah, then Sheamus and Cesaro are the line. Oh no, they're the bar, right? They're the bar.
Oh, they're the bar?
Yeah, because they raised it.
The Irish
That's
bar.
hilarious.
Because they raised the bar.
They're not the bar, they're the pub.
They're the par. They're the par.
They're a lowbrow joke. I'm sorry.
I like that. I like lowbrow. But SmackDown. Randy blows dicks.
What?
Randy blows
I need to watch the SmackDown.
Okay, so it opens up. He's cutting a really mediocre ass promo. He's horrible. And then Jinder comes out with his Middle Eastern rap music type thing.
Does he have his... He doesn't have the belt anymore, right?
Yes.
No.
No, but he has his boys with him. That's what's most important. He has his Bollywood boys.
Don't say boys.
Oh, I don't want Dalton
Castle. Castle will fuck you up.
How awesome would it be if the Bollywood boys, if they were in the Indies and they were the boys for a day with Dalton Castle and they were the Bollywood boys?
Yeah.
The Bollywood, the boys.
That would be fucking awesome. Though, that's one gimmick that will never fly at WWE, huh?
What, the boys?
No. The boys and Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle. If Dalton Castle ever came in, they would book him the way they're booking Nakamura. They would have no faith in him, in his in-ring capability and his draw, and they would have all these videos and vignettes trying to draw in more eyes on him before they put him in a match, like a televised match.
Yeah.
Which is really dumb. I don't agree with this. These aren't my opinions.
Yeah.
I love. Oh man, so amazing. Dalton Castle's the man.
He's awesome.
I like this revival of being flamboyant but still very tough. I'm very much for that. That shit's so tight.
He had one of my favorite lines in like a promo. Well, we'll get into that after SmackDown.
We keep bumping it.
We keep
so
veering.
Jinder comes out. He has Bollywood boys, and he's like, "I'm the Maharaja. That's my shit on your waist. You pampered ass, fucking cowboy baby ass bitch." And then Owens comes out, and then one thing I want to point out that I loved when Owens goes to the ring now, since his face is on the entrance, he like walks a little to the left or to the right to avoid walking on his own face. Yeah. I love that. He interrupts them and he's just saying like, it doesn't matter because I'm the face of America, and that's him in a nutshell. Yeah. And then fucking AJ Styles comes out and he's all phenomenal and whatnot. And he's like, hold on here. I don't know what all these John Cena's in the ring doing right now, but I'm gonna beat him up. And that was the opening of SmackDown in a nutshell.
And that led to a 6-man tag team in the main event.
I did love the video of Zayn. I love anything Sami Zayn promo-wise because he's hilarious promo. Yeah. He's in the back and you know how he does those pep talks, Brian? Yeah. He was doing it to Orton and AJ Styles. Yeah. And it was so great because they're on both sides and they're both like taping up and like going through their bags and it's zooming in on Sammy, and he's just going on his mind. He's like, yeah, and you're gonna be the Viper. You're gonna start off. You're gonna be all great. You're gonna get it in, and after that, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. You're gonna go in there, phenomenal as ever, super great. And he like goes in this like rant about it. He's like, all right, we good? And the camera pans out away from him. They walked away while he was ranting.
Yeah. He has a really good line against. He's talking to Randy, and he's like, Randy Orton, the Apex Predator, Viper. And what do? They strike first. Yeah, that's right. You got it, Randy. And then he goes up to AJ Styles, and he's just like talking to him like the phenomenal one, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, and you have a feud going on with Kevin Owens, and who knows if Kevin Owens is better than me. But we'll leave that for another time. I'll get you. He's like, I know this is a lot to take in for you, Randy. And he's just like doing this, and he keeps talking. He's all, so I just want everybody to be ready on the count of 3. Just kind of, we'll just all hands in. He's all 1, 2, and he zoom out. He's like, oh fuck, like they just like he's all, good talk, guys. Like still trying to be positive.
Him on SmackDown has to be the best decision in all this.
Yes. I don't know why they delayed that for so long.
I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, it's great. All this. Along SmackDown, as we went further along, one thing that really stuck out to me is the goddamn Fashion Police are just so entertaining,
That's
man.
Probably my favorite thing.
Oh, man. I mean SmackDown or?
Oh, SmackDown.
Oh, yeah. Or you just mean WWE in general right now? I'm just fucking with you. You don't have to say yes or no.
Main roster, yes.
Okay, yeah, they're great, man. They're okay. So Brian, they were investigating. They're doing their little case reports, like it's like CSI, I believe.
No, Law and Order.
Law and Order, that's what it is. And they find,
Cha-cha.
they find a bunch of face paint on the floor, and they're like, "Look, like the Uggos used to wear." And then there's this great line that Breeze was like, "Wait, which one of them would wear it on which face?" And then Fandango hits him with, "It honestly really doesn't matter." And I was like, "Oh Lord!" I laughed hard for that. And then they're following the paint. They open a door, and it ends up being the Ascension because they're Kratos now with their face paint.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're just hitting each other and yelling.
Yeah.
And then they close the door.
Yeah, like they're like, "Oh my god!" They hear him yelling. They're like, "Oh my god!" And he for some reason it has like a keypad lock, so he puts in a code and it opens, and they're just yelling at each other and slapping each other.
Yeah.
And they just look and they just close it back up. And I honestly, I hope that's a thing. I hope that continues to be a thing.
They are so over. It's been 2 episodes since they've been in the picture.
Yeah.
And they are already so over.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievably. And I love how they call the Usos the Uggos. That's
the
just
Uggos.
fucking great. And then
But the Usos come out after Breezango has a match with the Ascension.
Yes.
They win. And then they start doing the 12 gimmick.
that was funny.
Like 12.
That was funny. Okay, here's the thing. If it were up to me,
Yeah.
the last hour of SmackDown would have just been that.
Yeah.
For an hour. Just 12. 12, you probably wash each other's back. 12, you probably shave each other's back. 12, you probably tan each other's back.
12.
You got no one's back. Yeah, this is great. I loved it.
And then that's where I realized, I was like, ooh, like one of them Usos is getting fat. I don't know if it's Jimmy or Jay, but doesn't matter.
Those hoodies cover up a lot, so
Yeah.
you give a little more freedom. Cody even talked about it when he was on Cabana's podcast.
Uh-huh.
When he talked about when he did Stardust, since in those onesies and those jumpers,
Oh, yeah.
you get easier with getting a little loose with your diet and your fitness program.
Yeah.
And he said it was actually Daniel Bryan that told him, like, you're getting fat. Flat out, sweetheart Daniel Bryan should have said, you're fat. Like,
there's something about Daniel Bryan where I'm like, you're a nice guy, but you're kind of an asshole.
I can see that, man.
Like, you can see he's kind of a dick. Like, he has a sprinkle in the dick on him.
So a little sprinkle of the dick.
Yeah, like a sprinkle of dick.
A spice of dick.
Yeah,
Extra spicy.
it's not like all of him, you know what I mean? But he has a sprinkle on it.
I can see it. Especially right now, he has his wife, he has his home, he has his newborn baby.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Birdie or something, I think.
Some shit like
I
that.
don't know. He's a fucking. Be honest with you, I don't like hippies, but he's a hippie, so I'm like, okay.
Once again, in another interview that I saw recently, they asked him about his future plans, and he said, I don't know if this was WWE, and he makes a comment saying that if I'm in the mood of wrestling, I can, maybe I will. And I'm just like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't do it. You have a kid.
Maybe he had like a come to Jesus moment with his daughter. He saw her being born. He's like, I can't fuck up. I can't do this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because whether he's up to it or not, excuse me, I don't want him just to get hurt.
Oh no, man, not him.
No, I need that guy to live. I need him to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Of course.
That's why.
Not after his passing.
Yeah, not after his passing. I need him to be fucking doing yes chants when he's like 60. Just fucking.
That sounds adorable.
Him just being like him, and his beard is long, but it's gray now. He's just fucking.
Yeah. I feel like he ages like Bob Backlund. He doesn't get old. He like hits.
Backlund is old now, but even in the 90s, I was like, he's supposed to be like in his 50s, but he seems completely fine.
Yo, I think honestly, Backlund and Flair might be the same age.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Backlund's old, dude.
Ric Flair looks like a fucking.
He's like a goblin. He's scary.
He looks like a.
Imagine going around the corner. Ric
He looks
Flair's
like a
just
bowl of
there.
milk left in the sun for 8 days.
Ew.
Just imagine like the light demon coming up.
That somehow has sunburn.
Yeah.
Okay, picture this. Picture this. You're a child and you're scared because you think you heard something.
Uh-huh.
And then the door opens and it's your fucking grandfather and it's Ric Flair and he's like, oh, what's wrong?
How's you going, buddy?
He's like, oh my, he's like, what's wrong? And then you start crying because your grandfather is fucking spooky.
No, it's me. It's Rick. It's Rick. It's your grandfather.
Woo, 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 woo.
Stop it. What? It's a bad Ric Flair. No, it's god damn it. He
And then-
talks like that.
See, when Ric Flair
You just
talks,
have to have kind of lisp, and you just gotta sound like an old man.
well, you gotta be more manic. Ric
Oh,
Flair's
it is
always
Ric
building
Flair.
up towards something, but never says what he's building up to. See, the thing about this.
Okay, what you gotta do is you gotta write me out a promo, and I'll do it as Ric Flair.
Okay, you gotta
Don't worry about it.
No, we'll get Jay
and-
Lethal on the show. He'll do his Ric Flair.
There you go.
Oh,
Black
Jay Lethal
machismo.
He has a great Jay Lethal. He has a great flair.
Yeah.
He has
He
a
also does a great Jay Lethal.
he has an even better Macho Man.
He does. Oh yeah.
His Macho Man is flawless.
It really is. I heard him on a long time ago on Colt's podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, it's so good.
His TNA stuff mostly he was doing that, so
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty good.
I'm down with it, no matter what it is. Down.
Down.
Except I don't watch TNA. Anyways,
Impact Wrestling. It's okay.
yeah.
There's not an episode I've seen. When I see an episode where I'm like, okay, I'll send it to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, it hasn't happened yet.
Nothing. All right.
Just, if you're bored and let's say you're craving some more Trevor Lee, I'll be like, ask me. I watch it. Maybe I'm like, yeah, there's more. Check this one out.
Fair enough.
That's what I got.
Trevor Lee, that guy's gold. I saw him.
man.
I don't know how many fucking PWG matches now. Just fucking love that guy.
Oh, he's great.
Um,
Is that it for SmackDown? That was my highlight as far as what I got from the show that I took.
yeah. I mean, they're still doing the whole Nakamura Ziggler thing. I'm not super excited for
Yeah.
it, but I'm just. I don't know what to do with Ziggler. To be honest with you,
Wow.
that's if I'm WWE, I don't know what to do with him.
I will say this: there is a chance that him and Nakamura tear the place apart.
Yes.
Ziggler has 5-star matches in him.
Mhm.
It's a matter if he wants to fucking have to use Meltzer. I felt douchey already saying that. He has great matches in him. He's still a great athlete.
5 stars.
So him and Nakamura could tear the place apart.
yes.
That's not.
And to be honest with you, I think that the potential to fucking take over Backlash is AJ and Owens
Oh fuck.
or Nakamura and Ziggler. Those are the two matches that are just sound really good.
It would have been Naomi and Charlotte too in the running, but then made that triple threat.
Oh yeah.
Or that 3-on-3 tag.
How did you feel about that?
I don't like that. I feel, especially right now, since the women's division is so just hot with fucking quality entertainment and quality athleticism, don't stray away from having every pay-per-view having a belt being defended, especially for their division.
Yes.
Because they're just on fire. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
On both shows.
The women by far.
Oh, excuse me. All 3 shows.
Mhm.
NXT too.
Yeah, by far all the women have kind of blown a lot of the dude matches out of the way. Like even like the mediocre, like what you would assume to be the mediocre women's matches, have kind of been the highlight matches. Who was the one this week? It was Natty and Naomi.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was like, oh no, Becky.
I don't remember.
I ain't fucking.
I don't remember the match, but they were involved because they're doing
they
their
were all
feud.
involved. Oh no, it was Becky and Natalie. I'm sorry, because Naomi and Charlotte, and then
Carmella.
Tamia and Carmella
Yeah.
were on the outside. So that was a good match. I liked it, and I liked fucking Charlotte going like, "I don't need an introduction." Woo! I was like, "Oh, it's fucking great."
Oh, she's flawless.
Yeah, she's great.
There's nothing wrong with
Oh,
Charlotte.
and then like the whole thing where like they need a bond. Oh, here's my fucking idea for that. The bonding thing. They were like, we have to. They have a bond. We have to have a bond because Becky's talking to Naomi and
Yeah.
Charlotte. She's like, we need to have a bond. And she's like, what do you say, Charlotte? She's all, whatever. I'm the best at bonding. Like,
God damn it.
That's so
Charlotte's
great.
the best. And like what I'm thinking is they're gonna do like the whole like girly angle, like they're gonna do like pedicure, manicures to try to like bond,
Oh, that'd be great.
and then something's gonna go wrong where like Charlotte flips out or whatever.
I feel like Charlotte would want to. I feel like, okay, Becky, I feel they would book more as like a tomboy.
Yeah.
So her idea is, and of course, because they have to not exploit that she's Scottish, but or Irish, but push a real big into her personality, like a big push on that.
Yeah.
So she takes some like axe throwing or some shit that they're like, what? And then Charlotte comes from money, so they're gonna go shopping, or and they're like, okay. And then Naomi is dancing, obviously.
Yeah.
And that'd be great.
Yeah, like I would love like little skits like that of like they don't wrestle for like the 2 weeks leading up to Backlash, but all they do is they just like do little skits. That'd be fucking. I'd love that.
I think Becky Lynch has like a really fucking sexy sprinkler in her dancing moves, and I'm dying to see it.
Sexy, goddamn.
Oh, dude, I love her so much. I'm rooting for her. I'm like, Becky, that's your belt.
It is.
That's your belt. You're gonna get it. I promise.
Honestly, I was like, how hasn't she not gotten the belt back? Like, how has she not been a two-time women's champion?
Alexa's the best.
That's true. Alexa.
In ring wise, I think Becky's better than Alexa. On mic wise, Alexa's just kind of that's where she shines.
Yeah, she's killing it for sure.
I want to see Alexa and Charlotte. I would love to see them rival.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh man, but Charlotte's gonna tower over her.
That's what makes it great too. Like for a quality match.
Yeah, I want to see what will happen. I want to see like how they would set up that match. Because Alexa can't do. Maybe she can't like her being really cute. Like she can't like go for a suplex. Like she has to get on the second rope or something. Should be like equal to Charlotte. That'd be funny.
That's what she has Nia for. Nia's the one that like does the kick in the stomach to get her to down to where Alexa can reach over her shoulder and give her a suplex. That's where she comes in handy.
Hey, all right. If that's the way you're gonna use Nia, I'm all for it.
Yeah, it might work. And look at this. We just started talking about the Divas division randomly, and we went on this rant because it's so good.
Yeah, it's so much better than a lot of the fucking other shit that's going on. But we're not going to talk about 205 Live. It's great wrestling. If you just want straight wrestling, it's fine. The thing is, you only have to see a couple of weeks, and you're going to see everybody on the 205 roster, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
I will probably continue to watch it just because I like those guys.
Of course.
But it's not going to be something that we talk about too much unless something big happens there.
I mean, how many times can we say there was a tag team and Rich Swann had this great high spot? High spots are great, and that's what that show is, but at some point, it becomes kind of robotic talking about it.
It does.
Rich Swann was on. He had a great match. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like Tony Nese was on. He was great. It's like everybody's good. Like, I can't say that there's nobody that sucks on 205.
Oh, no. Ho Ho Lun.
He's not on there. Fuck him.
He's really bad. I'm sorry, man.
But fucking everybody that's pretty much on 205 or in the Cruiserweight division is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I like them a lot. It's just the fact that since the roster is so thin, it's hard to justify us saying like, hey, watch this. Unless it's like a fucking 5-star, using Meltzer talk. If it's a 5-star match, we'll suggest it to you. Like, you should watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But other than that, if you know 205, you know the Cruiserweight division, you know that's in good hands with the wrestlers, not so much storylines. So we're just not going to talk about it too much. But NXT is something that we're always going to fucking talk about because NXT is, by God, the best thing they have.
Oh, my Lord. Man. How to think that the developmental show is now the show.
Yes.
The fuck? That's like as if like the D League is now treated as the NBA just because they're that great of athletes.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Like the D League is now D League.
Oh, that was terrible. I loved it.
Let me see. And Brian watched NXT, so he can chime in.
Fucking Aleister Black opening the fucking show.
It was like the 3rd week in a row. 4th
Has
week.
he opened the show?
It seems like it.
Yeah, because he's kind of like the shining spot for me.
His music's my favorite.
No. Oh. And all that shit.
Thing. By the way, if you're into his music, his entrance music, the band that does that music, Incendiary, they put out a new record recently. Check it out, it's pretty good.
Incendiary?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. I've always kind of just enjoy the music lightly here and there.
Mm-hmm.
For a while now, when I found out that they were doing their intro, because when he premiered too, and the voice, I was like, that sounds familiar. And then they tweeted it, and I was like, oh, cool, good for them. So check that out, 1,000 Mile Stare.
So it was him against some jobber, right?
Some jabba da bobber.
Some tall jobber.
Some fucking jabroni.
Some tobber. And that jabroni got a hit in or two.
You got a hit in or two, but nobody fucking. I don't know what I was gonna
Yeah, I was like,
say.
what is he doing?
Nobody fucking.
I thought you were gonna. I was like, this. In my head, I was like, Aleister Black has a catchphrase. What are we doing?
Oh my god, Alistair, you have to join Sanity.
Oh no, I see him single-handedly taking out Sanity.
Yeah.
He's amazing. I see him kicking Nikki.
Holy shit.
Aleister Black is just becoming his own entity, like outside of human beings.
He really is. I love him.
If you're in my way, I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Awesome. But yeah, him against some jobber, fucking knocks his ass out, picks up the win.
That thing he does where he jumps on the middle rope and then flips off of it.
Oh yeah.
Like the springboard, I guess backflip.
Yeah.
During that match, that was like the cleanest one I've ever seen him do.
Yeah.
Because he did it so fucking like, he got a lot of spring off that rope.
It's just repetition. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He just keeps doing it, so he's gonna get better and better.
Yeah, that was like the closest he got to like landing, and then at the same time simultaneously getting ready for the. He had like a split second where he had to like land it and then switch to the sit down.
Yeah.
But he got really close to doing it all in one motion.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it scares me every time he does it. Because I'm like, if you fucking slip, like, you're fucked.
It is scary. It is a scary thought, but
If your foot slips from that rope, like, you are fucked.
I'm sure they got quality equipment over in Full Sail.
yeah.
It just reminds me of when
Evolve?
we went to the Evolve show, and the second rope broke during the middle of the match, and the dude was doing a moonsault.
Ooh.
And yeah, he just fucking landed on his head.
Yeah. Those are rented rings, though. So if you're renting rings in San Antonio, be careful.
Yeah.
What can I say? All I can say is fucking. What was next?
After that, it was a tag. They did a lot of video packages. I was sitting there say,
Yes.
watching it. They did a lot of video packages.
I enjoyed them.
They're setting up for Takeover Chicago.
The next thing was that tag match, I think, with DIY and Tino Sabatelli and the other guy.
Okay.
You're just gonna ignore my girl
Nikki?
Ruby Riot's video package.
I didn't watch it. You saw me skip it.
Oh, dude, it was good. I like her video packages. It let me, I love them because I literally love all these wrestlers. Not a single wrestler on the roster I don't enjoy, except when Ho Ho Lun's there. I don't like him. He's bad. Even if they go
About
back.
Heavy Machinery.
What's that? Who?
Heavy Machinery.
Fuck Heavy Machine.
They're
You need a dick.
they're goofy.
I still haven't seen their match. I seen a promo. I haven't seen their match.
Okay, so they're not
I
good
skip
wrestlers.
it every time.
No.
But their promos, watch them because they're goofy as shit. They
I
would
saw the
make,
promo after last week.
Did you make you laugh?
Yeah, that one guy just yelling shit. The chubby guy. Yeah, making the faces.
The face, man. But I don't know, just throw it out there because Ruby from Lafayette. Where's that from again? Lafayette what?
Arizona.
Indiana. Yeah, you didn't watch the video pack.
There is Lafayette, Louisiana, and then there's Lafayette, Indiana.
Oh, I said Arizona.
Is it really?
Fuck.
I think it's Louisiana.
No, it's Indiana.
Oh, well, I'm talking about her.
Indiana.
Her is Indiana.
Oh.
Philadelphia.
That was some Three Stooges shit. It was like, oh, but back on the subject. It was a cool video package. A little douchey. She kept talking about her tattoos. Other than that, I'm rooting for you. I want you to get the strap. We'll see. Mm-hmm. And then that tag match that Brian was bringing up.
Oh, yes. DIY versus Tino Sabatelli and whatever the fuck.
Then other Italian man.
Another guy with, yeah.
Other Guido man.
Other guy, yeah.
And like, imagine them coming out like, we are the Italians.
Jose. So
Oh,
I was watching it before we started recording it.
Mhm.
And then, like, they were coming out, and I was like, oh, is this that match with that Tino Sabatelli guy? And Jose was like, yeah. And then I was like, man, that fucking guy sucks.
Wow.
And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, he was on Breaking Ground. He wasn't good. And he was like, that's weird because you told me how much you love Breaking Ground. And for you to say that about somebody. And I was like, he just seems like a douche. Like, I don't know.
Oh, he shows up in what is it, 200 $1 million car or something. I don't know what he said. I don't know who said it. I think it was. I want to say it was British guy. I'm blanking on his
Nigel?
name. Nigel. Yeah, thank you. Nigel McGuinness.
No, well, I don't know, but that's just probably kayfabe. But
Yeah, of course.
I mean, he seems like because Breaking Ground is not supposed to be kayfabe.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be reality.
Mm-hmm.
So they show his story, and like, he seems like a nice dude.
He's just
Like,
a football player.
well, I think he used to be, but he's wrestling because his brother wanted to be a wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
and his brother was training to be a wrestler, but he got injured and he had to stop.
Okay.
So he he started wrestling for his brother,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
And like he seems like a cool dude, but it's just like
He's
he's
not
just
a good wrestler.
yeah, he's just some buff guy. Like that's it.
He's got a great look.
That's it. Yeah.
That's
There's nothing else after
that's
that.
where the
No
buck-
wrestling. Doesn't
that's
seem
where
like
the
he's a
buck
good wrestler.
starts and it ends.
No charisma. Like I was
Got
like,
his smile.
Well, I mean, it still is. It's supposedly developmental.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
yeah. But
hopefully,
man, that match
he'll
was
work
bad.
it out.
That match was whatever. It was very whatever.
Yeah,
But it's my
sucks
match
because
of the
even
week.
DIY couldn't really save that match.
Yep. And that's my match of the week. No, just kidding.
Oh my god, it sucks because they couldn't save that match. But the highlight of that was the end of the match where William Regal says that DIY versus the Authors of Pain at Takeover Chicago in.
Hell in us. Oh,
Why would they have a Hell in a Cell?
I don't know.
That's
When Rigo was like, the stipulation is I'm taking those belts and I'm putting them up off the rafters or whatever, and I was like, yeah, what if he says like Hell in a Cell, like they're just up there and they have to climb it?
they have to get on top of
Yeah,
the cell.
and they grab them. They're like laying on top of the cell. Like,
Oh, like that old WCW cage?
yeah, the one with the 3 cages.
The 3 cages and you have to climb to the
That
top.
was awful. WCW, I will say, sucks.
They put their talent at.
It's
so
like
much risk.
TNA right now.
No, TNA's safe with it. Them, they
I mean,
like
TNA has some crazy shit that doesn't make sense.
the X Division stuff, the rope stuff. I like that.
That
cool.
was cool, but I meant like the other stuff for like the suitcases were like.
Oh, see that
They made it complicated. It was
Yeah.
like stupid. Have you heard of that stuff?
No.
There was like one match where it was like 3 cases, right?
Okay,
One's
so-
a title match,
yeah.
one's like $1 million, and the other one's like a fired contract.
Yeah, so they have suitcases, and in the match there's about 6 people, and they're on top of the poles,
Okay.
and you have to get whoever gets a suitcase.
There's four. There's 4, right? There's one
Yeah.
on each pole.
There's one on each pole. You try to get one,
Okay.
and then what you get, they then do like a video recording of you opening it. You can choose to open it. You can choose to pass it along to somebody, and then you take what's in it. And one of them is a release. One of them's a title shot. One of them is was like $1 million, some fucking
Like some big contract.
contract signing, some deal. I just remember the one with Sting, and Sting was like, "Give me what's ever in this case. Trust me, I'll handle this. You can't handle this pressure." And then I think it was Chavo Guerrero, and he's like,
Yeah.
"No, I'm keeping it." And I'm getting fired. It was a release,
Yeah.
and it fucking sucked. I was like, "Oh, this is bad." I'm not even like, I'm not sad. I don't watch this. Why would I miss someone? I don't watch this.
It was dumb. Like,
Yeah.
That is dumb, but I think
it's a cool concept, but it's the way it just played out. It's like it's very predictable.
Okay.
I come to the realization that Impact right now is all their. If you watch it, just go to their 205 Cruiserweight because their X Division stuff is great. They do some cool stuff
Do they
there.
still have X Division?
Yeah, Matt Sydal and Eddie Edwards this past week. It was a great match.
Okay.
Check out that one match. Don't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, if
Yeah, because James Storm's on there. You don't want to do it.
I actually haven't seen him in a bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I
Fuck
think
that
still
guy.
working on him.
What would your reaction be if James Storm was there, was just like found dead in his hotel room?
I'm gonna be sad. I don't want him to die. Like that's fucked up. I just want him to not wrestle.
You just hate him so much. I was
He's a
like,
fine
maybe-
wrestler.
No, okay,
He
yeah.
just wants
Sorry,
to
let me
die.
rephrase that.
Okay.
I don't mind his wrestling. I just don't want him to ever talk on a mic again.
I do think he needs to be repackaged because you have to remember Bobby Roode was beer money at one point,
Yeah.
and he cut his hair.
Yeah, I remember seeing a picture of long-haired Root, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
It was weird, right? It's
It
really
was
weird.
It's hard to think back
He
at.
looks way better with the haircut.
Yes.
What a waste of him in TNA, man. Him, Aries. We bring it up like fucking habitually here, but
Aries had long hair too. It looked weird.
Aries,
He looked dirty.
Joe, Styles. What a waste in TNA. But with Impact. Okay, but moving forward with the ladder match in NXT, that's gonna happen. So that's been set for Takeover Chicago. And then after that, they followed up. Regal is making Miss Asuka fight all three of the women she fought in the finals of the last Battle Royal match. But Ember Moon, unfortunately, is injured, so she is not going to be in the match. So it's going to be a triple threat of Miss Nikki Crossbody versus some Lafayette lady versus, I'm just getting Ruby right, versus Miss Asuka. What I can say is, oh man, I've been meaning to show you this video. I showed Brian right before when she was Nikki Bell Cross. Mm-hmm. Jesus. What do you got to say about that video, Brian?
It was really weird.
She's really weird. She's so Scottish.
She's the best in the universe.
Best in the universe. When she was face.
It's a good promo though.
Oh yeah, she's super. She's a young fiery babyface.
I like her video package promo, whatever, in NXT this week.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, where she was like slapping the mic.
Yeah, it was hilarious, but it was also like it was just really good. Mm-hmm. She's like Ruby,
but Scottish.
Ruby, Asuka.
I think she tries not to be Scottish when she does those, but she can't help it.
Yeah.
Ruby. She like rolls her R immediately.
Ruby. Where's my belt? Where's my title?
That was great.
Yeah,
I love that.
Title.
She's so great, man. She's so good. Oh my god. But then we also got a match set up for next week. Mr. Party Animal Cien Andrade, Cien Almas versus Cassius. Cash. Okay, look, you stable. It's gonna be Andrade and Cassius.
Okay.
And since Andrade goes out and party, Cash is gonna be the cash for the ass. He brings all the stacks to part on the girls shaking their asses in front of them. So what's up? I'm Cash ass. Oh no. And this is Andrade Cien. I still don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything.
El ídolo.
He just is in the background. Like
he's just doing shots in the back of the truck.
It's not, like when they don't have a mic and you hear like the echo from the back. It's like that. Aníbalo.
Anyways, that's my friend. That you want to party?
But they got a match. They got a match next week, and I couldn't be more excited.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Cien is great. Honestly, in my opinion, Cien's ready for the main roster right now.
Yeah, I put him on SmackDown.
I put him on 205 Live.
Ooh, nice.
Look around, and be like, "What's all this?"
Put him on NXT. Wait,
where the fuck is No Way Jose?
No way, Jose. No way.
I think he's injured.
No, apparently he came back. And,
is he injured? No way, Jose.
I'm Roman.
Excuse me. Roman's laughing at Brian's dance.
Oh god damn it! That just cracks me up so much.
Atu siesta. Okay, but he's injured.
Man, him and Cien should be a tag team.
Cause they party.
Oh sure. I was just saying because they're both of Latin descent.
He's gonna pair up the races. Just pair them up.
Yep.
Yeah, but like we all know, Latinos in general hate other Latinos.
That's true.
Like Mexicans don't like Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans don't like Cubans. Cubans don't like anybody. Nobody likes Cubans.
I don't know how I feel about this discussion we're having.
Well,
moving forward.
After that, it was the Hideo Itami versus Roddy Strong.
I want to say this right now about what they're doing with Roddy. I like it a lot because I was full blown heel Roddy or bust. But this transition they did with those personal live video packages, it made me see him as an actual face, as someone who's actually fighting so that way he can follow his dream, and also he's a proud father now. That shit totally works now.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let me ask you this. Well, spoiler, Hideo wins the match.
Yes.
Right, so he's facing Bobby Roode at TakeOver.
Yep.
Where does Roddy go from here?
Heel, baby.
Just wanted to go heel. I just wanted to go heel.
No, from here, he's still gonna be in the title picture.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be upfront. I don't see Itami winning at TakeOver. I see Itami losing and going to the main roster already. Because honestly,
I hope so. Yeah.
Because he's injured, I don't want Itami to win that NXT title. I want him just to go main roster already. And thank you, Brian Brands, sharing some of his delicious pineapple gum. Thank you so much.
It actually is really good.
Oh man, pineapple anything is great. But back to Mr. Hideo. I don't want him to have the belt. I don't want him to have to be in NXT because he did start. He was in the same class as Finn, and I think he should be in the main roster doing something. So I want him to have that good match with Rude, but horrible time to start chewing gum. I think he should lose, and then Roddy's still in the picture for Roddy and Rude.
Yeah.
Arna.
Or if he does go heel, make it count. Like let him go heel on Ono, because you can actually like fucking swing as much as you want on him. Mm-hmm. Ono's a great worker. He can work well with it. Make a great sell. Have the crowd really fear him again. And just like, you don't mess with this motherfucker. That pump handle backbreaker he gave.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Jesus, man.
That was good. That was my move of the week.
Oh, now we're doing that?
Oh, no. Yes.
Oh, no.
So,
no, but I meant like, so does he just not have a match at TakeOver then? Or do they just randomly just make something up real quick? Because when's Backlash or TakeOver?
same weekend as Backlash.
When's that? Like in a couple weeks?
Next
week?
Yeah, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday.
Yeah.
Damn, already?
Yep.
Alright, so I guess Roddy's not going to TakeOver.
He's not, but also, I mean, wasn't Cassius not on the past TakeOver? And they have some great talent, just they have to switch out.
No, Cassius was on the last TakeOver, but he was on the tag team. He took his No Way Jose spot.
He wasn't going to be, but then yeah.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say is they have so much talent, they're now going to just kind of have to sacrifice who's not on this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They're just not on this pay-per-view. You know who was on the pay-per-view? Fucking Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
That's going to be fun and sweet.
That's going to steal the fucking show. I told you guys already, Pete Dunne's 23. Jesus Christ. Tyler Bate is 19. Fucking check this. Trent Seven is 16 years old.
Shut up. No,
he's like 30-something.
You were telling me this before.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking Tyler Bates, like, fucking, like, almost 10 years younger than me. Fucking Pete Dunne is, what, 5 years younger than me? I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I'm just fucking fat and old. Like, I feel like a piece of shit. Like, I look at these guys like, you're successful. I don't know if Pete Dunne's good looking. But, I mean, y'all are successful. Y'all have money. Y'all are in shape. And I look at my fucking fat ass.
I love it so much.
I'm like, oh, God, I hate myself.
Oh, well, you know what, Roman? We like you just fine in the room.
And then you ask like, how old do you think Trent Seven is? Like, oh my God, he's fucking younger than me. I would go kill myself.
You guessed like 28, I think.
No, I guessed, I was like, fuck, he's like 26 or something, right?
And that's all like, nah, he's like 30, man. He's old as shit. He's an adult fucking babysitting those two dudes.
And I was like, fuck, alright. Alright, so I'm not...
Alright, still got a chance.
Well, how would y'all feel if I was like, I lost like 100 pounds.
Okay.
And I was like taking it seriously, and I was like, guys, I think I want to be a wrestler.
Dude, I would fully fucking support you.
Two names, my friend. Dave Bautista, Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, how old was Batista?
Like 31.
Right.
31, 32 when he started training to be a wrestler. Not even
like, but he was like big. So how long was it before he went to like WWE?
I'm not too sure about that, but also bodybuilders have a big problem because when you're a bodybuilder, you're stiff and you cannot wrestle.
Yeah.
Almost every bodybuilder.
DDP was like 36 or something.
36.
Shit,
right? Yeah, he was old.
36 when he decided he wanted to start wrestling.
Oh, that's when like Jake was like, "Give me some heroin and I'll train you," right?
I'm not sure that's how it went down specifically.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Give me some meth and I'll teach you. I'll be out for 4 days. I don't give a
Speaking
fuck.
of Dave Bautista, he was really good in Guardians 2.
Oh, I still gotta see that.
He was pretty fucking hilarious.
I was honestly debating, for people that don't know me, I don't really go to the movies. There's not a lot of movies that I want to shell out money for, and I just don't want to do that. So, I was thinking, is Guardians of the Galaxy, like, I remember, like, enjoying the first one, I was like, is it worth me going by myself to watch it? And I was like, nah, fuck it. I think that was the day. I think that was that Sunday where I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sit down and watch
Yeah.
wrestling. So I thought about it, and then I was like, fuck it, doesn't matter.
Dude, I go to the movies by myself almost exclusively.
Mm.
Because it's like, I don't have to ask if anyone's free or see a time. And I just go to the movies, I buy my ticket, I send my bitch ass down. I find a great seat because there's always those even if it's like a packed theater, there's always those one-offs. Because people are like, oh, my elbow, I don't want to touch someone I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'll touch your elbow. I'll touch your cock. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. We don't hang out. I don't have to talk about this later, you know? So I'll sit here and I'm going to watch this damn movie because I can.
I still haven't gone to the movie by myself, but I want to.
Yeah, I know people go to the movies by themselves all the time. It's just I'm like, I just don't like the thing is, there's not a lot of movies where I'm like, I have to go see that. Like, I have to.
Guardians 2 is really good. Like, I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I liked it more than the first one.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I did. Some people don't. Like, not that it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
taste. Just taste.
yeah, they, like, for example, Sean, our friend Sean, and Alan, who
Alan Kin
had
or
the other Alan?
Alan O?
Also, no?
Okay.
Just our friend Alan, yeah.
Yeah, both of them, I went to go see it with them yesterday. Yeah, last night.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them said that the first one was better.
Okay.
And me and Alakin, the other Alan, we both agree that the second one's better. But it's kind of to each their own.
Mm-hmm.
I like the second one better. Dave Bautista's, I want to say he's more funnier in this one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like they realized that was funny, so
yeah,
like
he's pretty good. He's pretty good in this, and I really like him.
I saw them like putting the makeup on him. It was like one of those sped up videos where they put like they paint him and they put the scars and stuff on him.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I was like, isn't he green in the movie? Because he was like gray. And I was like, oh, he's fucking in front of a green screen most of the time.
Yeah.
He was blend in. I was like, oh, okay. And I just sorted it out real quick in my head. I was like, what the fuck? Oh.
Yeah, I think I saw like an interview about how they do that makeup or whatever. Like in the last movie, apparently it took like 6 or 7 hours to get it on.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot.
That sounds about right. Because every movie makeup, it's sitting in there at least like 2-3 hours in that chair.
Yeah, and it was like, I forgot what they used. I want to say it was like, I don't remember what it was.
His short-lived WWE title run.
No. And then in the second one,
because there's not enough of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And the second one, I think they did it like a lot faster.
Yeah.
Like it was like they cut it down to like 3-4 hours or whatever.
They cut it down to the raw time.
Yeah.
It was 2 Raws long.
And then people would tune in. People would tune out in the third hour. But like he said that the process to take it off sucked because he said what he does is like he washes off all the gray stuff or whatever, and then like the scars that's like it's like adhesive like a glue.
Yeah.
That's how it's put on there. So after that he spends like an hour alone in like a sauna, just to like
sweating it off.
Yeah, sweating it off, like getting it loose or whatever, and then like 3 or 2 dudes come in and like help him take it off, and he's like, so it's kind of awkward because like me and like 2 or 3 other dudes are in there like for an hour just trying to take the stuff off of my body the whole time.
That's insane.
What a gig.
You know? Paid for that?
Hey man, so I mean, you're on a first date, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, so off the bat, what do you do? I'm in movies. Oh yeah, that's cool. Like what?
Makeup.
I kind of help out Dave Bautista. Oh no way.
No way. He's in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, right?
Yeah, I took a scar.
Yeah, that's the one I was working.
I took a scar off his big blue ass in the sauna.
Check, please. And
scene. Good shit.
And for the people that are talking shit, like this is a wrestling podcast. Fuck, we were talking about Batista, you fucking slut.
It's wrestling themed.
Anyways,
I will say this: I bet you Batista gets the same thing I get at Starbucks. I don't know why. Just feel like we'd bond about that. That's how our friendship starts.
You don't, he's like, so you don't like Starbucks coffee either, huh?
What do you mean?
Well, what did you get? I'm sorry.
I get the white mocha latte iced.
Oh, okay.
It's great hot, but I just prefer it iced. I feel like if I order that, he's like, "Oh man, do you mind?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, if you're on a run, just take mine, dude. Fuck it." He's like, "Are you
Sweet.
sure?" Like, yeah, and he's like, it feels weird, and he gives me like a bigger like bill. Like, here's $100, just, and I'm like, all right. I bump into him
Is
later.
he a nice guy?
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Or is
I
he
don't
a
know.
Dick?
I heard
Just
been.
looking at him.
I don't know.
Looking at him, he looks like a dick.
He looks like a dick.
The two actors that have infamously been all over a bunch of stuff on the internet and things I've read, and even this blog spot I get on a lot because I'm a fucking loser. That people have even had bad interactions with these people firsthand, like everyday people. One, Tommy Lee Jones, apparently a huge fucking asshole.
Tommy Lee
Yes.
Jones.
Two, Vin Diesel apparently is a fucking piece of shit.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Vin Diesel's like a big drama queen.
So
I can see that.
those are the two. Dave Bautista doesn't look like he'd be rude. He looked like he'd be short with me though. If like,
He's curt.
yeah,
He's like, I don't have a lot of time.
yeah.
What is it?
Apparently Peter Dinklage is a fucking asshole.
I've heard that. I think.
Dinklebutt?
Oh,
Yes, Dinklebot.
When-
The Dinkbutt?
if you talk about it like that,
Oh, fucking, that's a
I mean,
Destiny thing.
that's how much of a fucking asshole he was. He didn't even want to do the Destiny voiceover, so he did a shitty job at it. Apparently.
He did a shitty job, and then Nolan North took over.
Yeah.
Alright, that's we're getting too
Really?
into-
Yeah. Like
Oh, wow.
if like the first voice acting for the Destiny Ghost, it all sucked.
Yeah.
It was all shitty, monotone.
Yeah.
Granted, he's a
he was
robot,
phoned it in.
But like still, it just
he phoned it in. You could tell.
Yeah. And then they updated it and they put Nolan North, who does the voice of Nathan Drake,
okay.
and he just fucking kills it. Like
Yeah,
he's the best.
and They had him like redub, like
Everything.
Everything, like everything that Peter Dinklage did. They made him do those lines, and then they did like whatever they were doing for
The new stuff.
Next update.
Peter Dinklage looks like an asshole. So
He does. He has a scowl on him all the time.
He
It's
does.
Like, fuck you.
not a fan.
I mean, but is it kind of? You think he gets a lot of shit for being like short?
I mean,
But is that a reason to be an asshole though?
here's the thing. Take it however you will. I would trade in being his height to have his talent and his money. Because I'm not that height. But also, I can tell you right now, Peter Dinklage wouldn't live a fucking day in my life.
No.
If I told him this is what I do on a daily basis, I do this for this much money, deal with these people for this amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the free time that I am allowed to have, and this is what I use it for. Like, for the first part, I told him, like, the first part, he's like, oh, immediately in his head, he's like, I would kill myself. Like, then fucking shut up. You're short and you have a lot of money. Do what you can.
Yeah.
Enjoy it before you die off on Game of Thrones.
You know what? Swoggle? I see much of him. He seems like a great guy. Doesn't have as much money as Peter Dinklage. See, it comes back to wrestling, guys. It always does. But he seems like a great guy. I'm just saying, you know, take life how you want it. Make it what you want. What's really cool about, so I want to get back on the subject of, I guess, upcoming wrestling things. That UK weekly show is coming up. I'm not too excited for it to become 205 at some point. That's not what I'm excited for. What I am, however, is it's going to be commentated by Mr. Nigel McGuinness,
Yes.
Mr. JR.
Oh really, JR?
Yeah.
I heard that he fucking me trying to stay away from the dirt sheets. I did hear that he signed a contract with him, but I was like, where is he gonna go? Like, is he gonna go with the like SmackDown, or is he gonna go with Raw? That's immediately what I thought. But good to see him. He's a great commentator.
Oh,
so
he's fantastic. I feel like he would love to go to NXT.
I think he would too.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I feel like that's his fucking like. Oh, I get
take out
both.
that black guy because he sucks, and then fucking put in JR. It has nothing to do with him being black. He just
I know.
sucks.
What are you talking about?
Quincy? Is that his name?
Percy.
Percy. Why did I say Quincy?
Percy Jackson.
Percy Watson.
Oh, oh wait. Percy
Is it really
Jackson's that
Percy
shitty
Watson?
movie.
Why? Why
It
is that?
is Percy Watson, right?
Is that somebody else already?
No, I work with a dude. His name's Percy Watson.
Ocho Cinco.
No,
Shadow
no,
Josie?
that's Chad Johnson.
Oh, I thought it was Chad Jones.
No.
Oh,
me and Jose aren't sports guys.
dude, you know me. Just today for the Spurs game, I was.
That's fine. Like,
Although I was telling these guys, fucking love hearing games, like on the radio. Love, yeah. I like the description they're using.
you think that translates into wrestling? Can you listen to a wrestling match?
No,
It depends who's
It depends
commentating
who's
it.
commentating, I think.
would it?
Yes.
Because you're just gonna hear like I like the sync there. Um, okay. Then who
If
would be
if it's JBL, no, it sucks.
Maggle?
Yeah.
For it to work, because it's happened to me where usually when I watch wrestling, I'm weird. I either watch wrestling on my TV and I'm on my desktop, or I'm watching wrestling on my desktop and I'm watching, maybe skimming something else on my TV or playing some video game. Whenever I watch the Wrestle Kingdom stuff and JR is commentating, if I look away and I'm playing my games, I still know everything that's happening in that ring, and I can feel the high spots even when I don't see them happen, to where I can rewind and watch them.
It happened to me with CWC. Mauro Ronaldo was a good fucking commentator, because I can listen to matches and they know exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah. I think it has to be wrestling seen as a sport in those two elements.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess if it's seen as a sport, yes. But if it's just like, but when they start doing the whole like, oh, he was a background amateur wrestler or whatever the fuck, where they start like throwing in other facts from that doesn't matter. Like give me what's going on. I guess I can see that. Okay.
Yeah, an episode of Raw commentated would not work.
Oh, it would be terrible.
That'd be fucking dumb.
Another person that I like their commentary is Kevin Kelly from Ring of Honor. He's also really good too.
Oh god, you know whose commentary I love? Fucking Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor, yeah.
Chuck Taylor's fucking hilarious.
Chuck Taylor's funny, but doesn't really commentate.
He does a little bit.
Because the reason I'm saying is because I was watching Bola, like I was saying. I didn't get through all of it. I got through a day and a half. So, out of the 3 days that they have for Bola. And he does, call moves. He is calling the match. But he's like putting in like a lot of quips, like to the point where sometimes he forgets what's going on.
Yeah,
dude, he's like, "Oh yeah,
that's my favorite part, man." When he's commentating, I feel like I'm hanging out with friends and watching wrestling, because he's making fact, and I love because he's a smart guy. He's so knowledgeable about the moves that he makes quips about him.
Yeah. And
like, I mean, is that how you do that? Or like, is that what it's called? And then on top of that, when him and Excalibur, who's fucking great as well.
Excalibur's good.
Excalibur's great. When they are together, it's just a riot. I want, like, if they did a show weekly where they just talked about shit, I would love it.
I like Chuck Taylor because he always gives insight into the wrestler. Like, he always gives a little backstory about them.
Yeah, he'll always have some
backstage things. Yeah,
some backstage stuff, and that's what's fun about Chuck Taylor. But yeah, Bola, Jesus, I still have to watch the second half of night 2 and night 3. But from what I saw, I mean, there's not a match where I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, they're all good. I guess a lot of people, if they saw it and they didn't know the Jushin match, Jushin Liger and Chris Hero, if they had seen that match, they'd be like, what's so special about it? But if you know Jushin, you know Chris Hero or Cassius Ohno, then you're going to like that match. But I saw a fucking wrestling, a lot more than I thought I would. Because usually I'm just like, I gotta watch WWE because that's like the main product that we
product.
See. But I was like, you know what? I want to watch some PWG, and I still gotta watch some Evolve stuff. I gotta watch some CCW.
All you're gonna do for the C-Dub?
Yeah, I want to watch a couple of that. I want to see what that's about.
C-Dub's cool. They have some really great workers over there. The video quality's a little rough.
Okay.
That's all I really have to say. But it's quality stuff.
Okay.
The what? CZW?
Yeah.
Try and watch a King of Trios tournament. That's probably their best content.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they put out some recent stuff, and I think that's what he's referring to, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
it's like best of the best.
Yeah.
16 or I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. Well, they have a King of Trios tournament every year,
Okay.
and they always like bring the best of the best kind. It's like a bola. It's like their bola.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. I gotta check that out too then.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Um,
I also gotta check out fucking.
I just wanted to be. I don't like being left out.
I was gonna bring up about you were talking about the UK show.
Mhm.
I was gonna bring up that I'm really interested to see who they're gonna announce for the women's tournament this summer.
Yeah.
Cause it's 32 women in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's a lot. Like, and apparently it's supposed to be live streamed too.
Really?
Something like that.
Oh, they're gonna do it for a weekend.
Probably, yeah.
They're gonna UK it, not like CWC was pre-recorded.
Yeah.
They're gonna straight up. Oh, okay. Fuck yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, 32
What?
women.
They haven't like said anything about a venue, have they?
Not
I'm
that I
assuming
know.
Full Sail.
Maybe.
Probably. More than likely.
I would assume Full Sail. Okay. Apparently they signed like 10 more people, like 10 more UK wrestlers.
The guy with the ear.
Oh, Just the Coffee? The 1 year guy?
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
That's the guy you were talking about?
No, that's not the guy. Not the same guy. As far as I'm concerned, the same guy, Joe Coffey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the same guy.
Yeah.
No, the guy I saw was not missing hair. He had really short hair.
Oh, okay, yeah. Joe Coffey has long hair and he has a missing hair. You should have fucking seen him in the UK tournament. What am I talking about? He was in the UK tournament.
No, that's not Joe Coffey.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's Joseph.
Yeah, that's not Joseph. That's not Joe Coffey. Joe
Joseph
Coffey's the guy
something.
who had the match with Drew McIntyre at WCPW.
Okay. Anyways, I'm fucking lost, but I'll correct it later.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just because
I'll correct myself. I'm sorry.
Because in my head, I was like, wow, really? Then that's the case. He kind of gained some weight and got the ear back and lost the hair. Joseph Connors, I think, is what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the fucking guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Joseph Connors and then Joe Coffey. Yeah.
Joe Coffey,
Okay,
yeah.
Joseph Connors.
Brian with the clutch. Check out both. I mean, Joseph Connors, I can't vouch. I haven't seen that much.
That guy pissed you off, didn't he?
Because he kept using his ear as a fucking focal point to give a shit about him. That's not wrestling. This ain't the fucking 80s. This ain't...
He was Van Gogh in it.
It's stupid.
He was Van Gogh for it.
Look, I will say this about that UK thing.
Is that bad? Yeah.
I'm interested, but one thing, now I have no reason to check out Progress because they fucking brought their talent to the...
Pretty much.
So
yeah.
there's that. And also, I'm interested in it, but I don't know how long it can, go before it has a 205 effect because they said it's going to be weekly.
Yeah, that's going to be a really big problem for
It's a
them.
big problem, man.
Like
And
I
I'm
said,
just, and as a really big fan and as sometimes having casual fan tendencies, they clash sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes you're like, I really want to enjoy this match, but the amount of product and having to, like, in a sense, having to sort through because, you have a life. You have to go to work,
Yeah.
and you can't just always be watching wrestling. And you want to watch as much as your favorite type of wrestling as you... Oh, speaking of which, Kenny Omega and Okada round 2 in June. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
See that? Look at that. I'm going to make time for that, Like,
Mhm.
I'm going to make time to watch that because it's going to be great.
Are we going to have to get a fucking New Japan World
Thinking about it.
login? We might have to do that. We might have to pitch in some money and get that. Because that's going to be hot.
That's going to be hot, man. Fucking fire!
Fuck it.
Oh, man, I don't know. The match with Fale and Okada was great.
That Ishii,
Ew, that was stiff.
Ishii and Omega was, yeah.
That was
really
super stiff. Also, I enjoyed the Juice Robinson and Kushida.
Kushida!
Yeah, versus Naito, and I always forget his name because they changed it. The dude with the long hair and the red tips.
The guy from, he's from Chaos, right? He's in the Chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
He had a
what
name
was his
before. I used to say his name funny too because he was doing some stuff in the Ring of Honor with the Addiction. Do you remember him, Ryan? Japanese gentleman. long hair, has red. He was working with the Addiction for a bit.
Kametachi.
So he came back as something else. He's not Kamatachi anymore. But he's great now. I don't know what happened. He has his jacket covered in like punk, like this leather jacket with like punk symbols all over it, different bands. Him and Naito's entrance is great. He comes out first, and then Naito's there, and Naito just fucking threw the belt in the air behind him.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, but their match is great. Juice Robinson coming from being C.J. Parker, he's great, man.
Yeah.
That tag match was tight. New Japan.
Okay.
Check that shit out, man. Man, see, look, just right now, we just in this wormhole of wrestling. So much wrestling.
So
I hated C.J. Parker, man.
Dude, give Juice Robinson a chance.
Sucked.
Here's the thing. Juice Robinson hated C.J. Parker.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He talks about it.
I heard that, yeah.
Yeah, on Cabana's podcast, he says he didn't like his product, and he chose to leave. He asked for a release.
Yeah. I know that.
He wanted to hang with the boys, and he's hanging with the boys, man.
He wanted to travel and do everything from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Be the dojo bro.
Yeah.
That's
he's doing great, man.
He broke his nose in one of the matches.
Yeah.
It was like a 6-man tag, and I think Silas Young broke his nose.
Oh wow.
So.
Well, that's what happens during the ring with the real man.
I was gonna say payback for fucking up Kevin Owens' nose.
Oh yeah.
And the
Kevin
debut
Owens.
match. Kevin Owens was in Takeover, and his first match in I think in NXT was against C.J. Parker.
Yep.
Okay.
And C.J. Parker did this it was called the slice, where basically he just fucking kind of palms up.
Yeah, palms your nose.
And he fucked with Kevin Owens' nose, and he just would not stop bleeding the rest of the night.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It was a quick match though.
Cool.
Said he forgave him.
I'm sure it was.
That was his last match. That was his last match there, I think.
Yeah, I was like, well, if their last match, who knows?
I think he had yeah, that was his last actual match because after that he just did some really. Remember when they're still doing the Solomon Crow stuff?
Yeah.
But even at that, I mean, fucking, God, I always do this when I say their name when they're in NXT and their name when they.
Callahan?
Yeah, Callahan didn't even like Solomon Crow, so.
Sammy Callahan?
Yeah, so they both didn't like their product, and both of them asked for releases. And now they're both doing great. Callahan's looking great, man.
Yeah, he's looking real good.
That fucking cowboy look.
Honestly, I was thinking about cutting my hair like Sammy Callahan.
Damn.
I was like, I have long hair. I don't know what the
Space
fuck
cat.
to do with it.
Damn, because you're like Space Cat.
So I was looking at Sammy Callahan, and I was like, I could probably do that to my hair. I'm not gonna fucking fry it and straighten it out or anything, but I'll just get the same haircut, just an undercut, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
He makes
He's
it
a
work.
James Darmody. You seen Boardwalk Empire?
The Pete Dunne? You mean the Pete Dunne?
Pete Dunne. Same thing.
The thing is, my hair is.
Tyler Bate also has it.
My hair.
Oh, but on him it looks stupid good.
Yeah, Tyler Bate looks stupid good.
He's a handsome motherfucker.
The problem with my hair.
Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. He fucking does his hair all stupid now.
Because he's growing up, he's getting older. I think it's because they're leaning towards a British strong style heel thing.
My hair's too curly.
I want to have my hair like that.
Like that, like Roman's?
No, like Tyler Bate.
You gotta grow it out, and maybe we're Mexican.
My hair is long, like.
Also, all
here.
three of us are, we have some Mexican mostly blood in us. Our hair's thicker, and our hair isn't as obedient to where you want to push it. You have to relax it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
My hair, especially my hair is it stacks, so it looks like a fro.
Yeah. My hair is terrible right now. I've been needing a haircut for a very, very, very.
You kind of look like Kamatachi.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, just dye your tips red.
It's.
Dude,
it's really bad
come back.
because if I can make a sweet mullet in under a minute. I can make myself a really sweet mullet, and I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like mullets.
And get a trim.
No, why is it a sweet mullet?
Because I know it's a good looking mullet. I hate it though.
Just trim the hair, trim the beard down, get it to where it's closer to the
I'm
skin.
thinking about fucking just letting. I was actually thinking about shaving my fucking beard off completely. I was
Completely?
thinking about shaving my head completely.
Why?
No, don't do that.
Just whatever. 'Cause I don't care. It's gonna be summer. It's fucking hot in Texas. South Texas.
I would say just keep the beard closer to the face. Like the way Brian's is. I like when Brian has his beard close to his face. He's a real handsome man.
But Brian's handsome to begin with, and then he has he has a really good beard. I have a shitty beard.
Your beard's just fine.
It's patchy. It's patchy as fuck.
You know what you got to do? You got to shave it. Brian shaved it, and now it's growing in like from his mustache to his cheeks.
I need to talk to Marcus and be like, hey, need some beard oil, baby.
Is that what that's for?
Oh yeah, some beard oil apparently does. It makes your hair softer, helps with the growing and all that bullshit.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Some right here.
I don't grow any facial hair.
Oh, I have some. I can use my beard oil again. Did you take it? You never took it, right?
No. Why are you accusing me of taking your beard oil?
Already getting.
Oh no, because you saw it and you were using it last time. And I was like, you can have it, bro. I don't have my beard again.
So, gentlemen,
Beard
what would you say?
I think that was like 10 solid minutes.
I'm just fucking facial hair talk. But either way, I love you both. We can talk about wrestling in and out, don't matter. But for the sake of the show and not wasting the viewers' time anymore, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you, Brian, what is your match of the week?
Why me first? I'm not
You're
ready.
to the right of me.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna go with the not a match from this week.
Oh,
Because I didn't watch too much wrestling.
Yeah.
And I don't want. I feel like if I say the Tommy Strong match is a cop out.
Yeah.
Even though it was a good, even though it was a good match. It was
you
a
know,
good match.
I know exactly what you mean.
It was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go. We were watching PWG previews before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
It just reminded me how fucking good 10 was. 10, if you don't know, when they do their yearly anniversaries, they just fucking name them the number.
Yeah.
So that was their 10-year anniversary. And I'm going to go with the main event, which was the Young Bucks versus Inner City Machine Guns, which is Rich Swann, who's now in 205, and Ricochet, who is also Prince Puma in Lucha Underground, versus the Dojo Bros, which was Eddie Edwards, who's in Impact, and Roderick Strong, who's now in NXT.
Okay.
They had a ladder match for the tag team belts. And man, was that a fucking match. It was fucking brutal. It was high flying. It was hard hitting. It was kind of everything you want to see.
Knock you out, pussy.
It was really good. It was badass. And also, I just missed the Dojo Bros. Like, they're such a good tag team. Their motto was "Chop that hoe," because they had the best chops in the business.
They had the best chops.
The hardest hitting chops in the business, so they just chop that hoe, you know.
Yeah, man.
That hoe.
I highly recommend you check out that Seidel Eddie Edwards match.
Yeah.
From Impact.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really good and it's classic Edwards. Good stuff. I'm working the way to you, Roman.
Mine
What
is
is yours?
also a PWG match.
PWG taking over.
Taking over. It was from Bola, since I did watch Bola recently.
Bolala.
Mine was actually a tag team match, because tag team matches are always fucking insane at PWG. You think like singles matches are, they're really good and they can get crazy. Not as crazy as fucking like 2-on-2. It just gets out of control. And this one was my hero, Chris Hero, and Tommy End.
Oh, Death by Elbow.
Get by elbow.
Tommy End, now Aleister Black. So Aleister Black and Cassius Ohno versus Pentagon Jr., who's now what?
Penta el cero mierda.
That's fucking stupid. And Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who's now? No, just kidding.
I thought it was now Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, it's just Ray Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Ray.
Ray Phoenix. So King Phoenix.
Yeah. That was a really, really good match. They had like a stupid fucking spot early on where I want to call him Aleister Black. Tommy End and Chris Hero outside, and they're kind of like helping each other up. And then Pentagon holds up Ray Phoenix, or Phoenix. He holds him up on his shoulders, I believe. And then he does like a corkscrew.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Plancha.
I remember that.
Is that the one where he runs across the ropes, jumps up
Jumps
onto
up.
Yeah.
Penta's shoulders
Yeah.
and then does a corkscrew off of his shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
It was
Yeah.
fucking insane. And that's just like the first like 2 minutes of that match. And it just gets more and more fucking crazy.
Oh, dude, you
as
gotta
the
check
match
out
goes.
the Mexican qualifiers for the WCPW
Oh yeah, I do
brackets.
actually.
That's on YouTube. Check that out, guys. That's really good.
Oh, honorable mention for that Bola, Sammy Callahan and Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, that was a great match.
That was a good match. But what about you, Oso?
For me, I'm gonna keeping it indie as well, and I'm keeping it away from this week. Right now, it's not like a low in wrestling. That's weird to say, but right now, WWE, the product itself, is trying to find itself. I think trying to find some more storylines within itself.
Yeah.
So it's not as great as it's been the past couple of weeks. So I've been more gravitating towards some indie shit as well. Mine's gonna be in Evolve. I've been watching a lot more Evolve recently, and I told both of you about this match because it's just ridiculous to me how brutal this match was. But still within the realm of wrestling, it wasn't. I mean, it was borderline murder, but not outside of wrestling. It was great, entertaining, and that's Darby Allin and Ethan Page. They're both great, wrestlers in Evolve. Ethan Page, all ego. Ethan Page is a very cocky individual. He's a big stocky dude, but he's kind of chubby, and he also calls himself. He rolls with this clique called the Gatekeepers.
Okay.
He says he's the keeper to heaven, the gatekeeper of heaven. That's what he refers to himself as.
Okay.
He actually has a match with Saber, the upcoming Evolve event for the belt. That's going to be good. But him and Darby Allin just put on a fucking clinic. They've had this ongoing feud for so long where they just interfere in each other's shit. Darby Allin's just this nice little spooky individual. He has some spookiness to him. A little creepy. He wrestles in jeans. Very tight jeans and like a Hot Topic small black jacket. Then he takes off when he starts wrestling. I'm not kidding, man. That's what he looks like. But also, he's amazing in the ring. He has some great high spots. They have this all-out hardcore match, and in it, spoiler alert, Ethan Page actually shatters Darby Allin's elbow with a shovel at one point, which he then puts him in to a zip-up body bag and begins to do spots on Darby as he's in that body bag. It is rough, but it's still wrestling, and Darby's okay. I mean, his elbow's shattered, but he's getting better. He plans on being back soon, and that was their pinnacle to their feud. That's what they said too. Like after this, it's done, no more. And I think it's worth checking out. Even if you've never seen the feud before, go to Evolve's YouTube channel. They have these awesome mini docs about everything going on with their with their storylines. To where even with that, if you just watch that doc and then the match, you're set.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my match for the week. Hardcore match, Darby Allin, Ethan Page.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. It was a good week of... Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't a good week of wrestling, but...
Because we all watched other things.
Yeah, but it's a good time to be a wrestling fan.
Yes.
There's a lot going on.
No matter what, you're going to find some good wrestling.
Yeah, if you're a fan, you're a fan. You'll find some shit. Don't worry about it. I actually got to dip back into the whole lucha.
Yeah, and now that it's on YouTube, now that it's on Netflix, there's no reason for me not to.
I see you loving it for how ridiculous it can be at times. I really do. There's some shit in there that like is almost cringy with how over the top it is, but it's so funny.
It's like super corny.
Yeah, but also the wrestling's in there. You know, you got Joey Ryan in there and as an undercover cop. What's not to like?
Yeah. I mean, it has great wrestlers like Joey Ryan. I've been dying to see some more Willie Mack. Willie Mack, where are you, baby?
Dude, Willie Mack's great. Oh, so you've been seeing PWG, you've been seeing. Man, Willie Mack.
Willie Mack, man, that's where it's at.
Matt,
He was
right?
supposed to be in NXT. I don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened. The mystery of Willie Mack. I think there was a comment on it, like, at his go-away party, Joey wasn't, like, so excited. And when they asked him later, like, about why he didn't, like, because everyone was clapping because they had their go-away, and he waved goodbye and everything, and he's like, because I know what's going to happen to him. Like, I know what's... Because Joey went through the process, and he hated it. That's why he came back. So he's like, I mean, I didn't enjoy it. I don't think he's going to like it either. And then he ended up being in Lucha Underground, so who knows what happened. So, thank you very much for listening this week to another episode of Signature Maneuver. My name is Jose Guevara. Once again, I'm here with my two confidants, Mr. Brian Alvarado.
Hey, dudes.
And Mr. Roman Vargas.
What up?
Thank you for sitting in, listening with us. hearing our thoughts about wrestling. I hope you have some as well. Please submit them. If you have any questions, inquiries, comments, send them to citypod88@gmail.com. And have yourself a great week. Go watch some wrestling.
Fuck James
Go
Storm.
watch some wrestling. Also, fuck James Storm.